I actually caught you without laughing at for once. Yep. Hello, happy campers. I'm Spike.
Hey.
That's Chris.
What's up?
He's still holding his prosthetic mustache from last episode, but because we have nothing better to do on a Sunday afternoon, apparently, besides do this. He wants so desperately to cuss out Zack Snyder and every Zack Snyder file in America. Go get him, buddy, because I needed a nap.
Are you ready for
I'm so done hearing the name Zack Snyder. I am absolutely done with it.
How do you think I feel here? Okay, that's why I want to
I
rant.
didn't even like the Justice League movie. They could have gone so many great directions. That you could have made a Super Friends movie. That's what we need. We need a Super Friends movie.
All right, look.
The Zack Snyder cut.
I don't look.
Just get him. Just poke the bear. Just poke the bear. Poking the bear. Go. All right, hold on, boy. Come on. All right. What you need to do is you need to think about this. Think about the fact that the only worst Batman you've seen beyond this was the one with nipples. You need to think about how they managed to drag Wonder Woman through the dirt. Think about how the fact that this Flash was inferior to the TV Flash in every shape and form, and why in the hell they couldn't have a Green Lantern and decided to go with Cyborg instead. Now, ready, steady, go. Get him.
All right, so first of all, before I even say anything about this, I want you guys to know this is the reason why I'm so infuriated with this entire thing, okay? Now, all week, I look at news articles so we know what to talk about on our show. Ever since we started, okay? And every time, while I'm looking up all this, there's always Zack Snyder talking about his director's cut of Justice League and how everybody wants the Justice League.
I'm sorry, but every time you say Zack Snyder, I'm going to yawn. So go ahead. Keep going.
Anyways, I'm getting so tired of hearing about it. And the thing is I used to have mad respect for the dude. I really did. But he's playing fans. That's what he's doing. He's playing them like a fiddle. Every month, he will release an image, like the black suit of Superman. One time he talked about how the movie actually had Green Lantern. How it also had, what was it, this week, apparently there was a scene that doesn't show nothing, but apparently after Superman died, Lois Lane went and talked to Martha to have a heart-to-heart moment, and then Martha turned into Martian Manhunter. For what reason, I have no idea. But it's stuff like that that he keeps putting out there every time. It's like, oh, here's an image, here's this, here's that, and people are begging for a Justice League Snyder cut. And let me tell you something, and I'm going to make this clear. One, it will never happen. Warner Brothers will not let this happen. Warner Brothers owns the rights. They're not going to say, oh, he wants to do a director's cut. Sure, we'll let him do it. No. It's up to Warner Brothers for this to happen, and it's not going to happen. Seriously. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly everything that happened that caused Justice League to be such a failure. Okay? Even though I got to admit, I liked it a little bit. It wasn't the best. I wanted more. Stop yawning.
Sorry, I've just heard so much about this Snyder cut.
Exactly. That's why I want to fuss about this. Look, he was hired. He had it going on. But there was a tragic death of one of his kids. Okay? Sad. I know. So, he had to take off from shooting the film. Now, I'm not saying it's all his fault. But it's starting to become because he just won't shut up about it. Anyways, he decided to come back to work and his heart was not into it. He tried to go to work to keep, him occupied, but it just wasn't working. Warner Brothers is the one that made the decision to literally be like, look, you came to work way too early. Just go or we're going to have to fire you. It's pretty much how it went. Of all articles I read, that's pretty much how it went. So they got Joss Whedon. Now, it's not Joss Whedon's fault either. I know people blame him. I don't know why. Joss Whedon's been awesome at creating stuff. Do you actually think he's going to mess up here? No. But the thing is that Warner Brothers had a certain date that it had to be released. So Joss Whedon had to work with what he had and add stuff to it. So everything be ready for the release. Basically, yeah, it is Warner Brothers' fault. They should have took time and been like, okay, well, it's not going to be released on this date. Let's let creativity happen, and then we'll release it. But no, they wanted to be done at this time. So Joss Whedon had to get in there, take what was already done, redo these shots, and get everything going because it was half done. It wasn't all the way done. So why is there a director's cut? I have no idea. You're not going to get it. So that's the story behind the whole thing. So now you have Snyder literally playing people, saying, well, I had this idea, I had that idea. Here's some pictures from the set to show you what I was going to do and all that stuff. And it's like, dude, just stop it already. Move on. You do have good movies. Not all of your movies are good, but you do somewhat good stuff. Just leave it alone. Move on. That's all I'm saying. Move on. Same thing with all those fans that wants to follow him and eat everything that he's dishing out there. Move on. Do a better sequel. Just do something. That's all I'm saying. That is my rant on the Zack Snyder cut. That's it. If I hear anything else, I want to reach through that camera and I want to smack Snyder. He's probably not even watching, but I'll do something. Okay, give me my mustache back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's your mustache. Now, I happen to like Snyder. I think he makes great pretzels. So that's all I'm going to say. So until next time, boys and girls, I'm Spike. That's Chris.
Really?
That's
That's what
next time. That's all I got. I so don't care.
This wasn't much of an episode because I just, you heard me rambling. I apologize. I do want to make one announcement though before we end this episode.
You hate pretzels?
I'm not too fond of it. No, anyway. I want to personally thank all the doctors, nurses, everybody that has to go to work to put food or businesses going and all that stuff during such a rough time. Thank you all for being so amazing, awesome, and a true hero. Thank you all.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he's one of them.
I'm one of them.
I would have been one of them.
Yeah, you would have been one of them.
But anyway.
Trick me. But anyway. So what were we talking about? Pretzels? Who was it talking about pretzels? I don't even like pretzels.
I don't know. You're the one that said Snyder and pretzels.
Oh, not Snyder of Hanover. It's talking about Zack Snyder. One of the greatest filmmakers of our generation. Nice guy. Sharing too. Just so giving. Love this guy.
Hat's coming off. Hat's coming off. Mustache attack.
You know what I just had a flashback to? Remember The Empire Strikes Back and they were going to catch up with Jabba the Hutt and they had the weird little Muppet with the ears out to here and he's going
Yeah.
That was my impersonation of him.
Oh, okay.
There's your Star Wars reference. But next time we're going to be talking about Star Trek anyway, so because just like you cussed out Snyder of Hanover, D. Snyder, Zack Snyder, John Schneider from One Day at a Time, which by the way is on Pluto TV, which is free by the way. They have a whole One Day at a Time channel with an occasional On the Family episode thrown in for free.
Who on earth wants to watch One Day at a Time?
Compared to the one they're doing now, I'll take the old one anyway.
Wait, are we talking about this? Isn't One Day at a Time a soap opera?
No, It is now. I'm talking about the sitcom back in the 70s with Bonnie Franklin and Peach Fresh Valerie Bertinelli.
Peachy.
Peachy. Anyway, next time we're going to be cussing out everybody involved in Star Trek. Especially the idiots who are just driving Picard into the toilet. So,
Picard.
You're welcome. We'll see you next time. Until next time, I'm Spike, he's Chris. See you next time on Geekin' Out.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.